the offense had a simple message for the defense. Remember, Saquon Barkley. Dallas still stinks. You might do way kick Dingbat here. You know, sometimes you just get to the point where you're gonna remind somebody you love, somebody getting on your nerves, they're doing something, but you might love them, but you gotta remind them. And that's what practice was like for the Eagles today. They were in full pads, and the offense, who had been basically taking it from the defense the last few days, they said to them, listen, we're gonna remind you of one thing. Remember Saquon Barkley. And they came out and they took it to the defense with that run game early, kind of setting the tone. And isn't it amazing how things change when you add the run game? See, the Eagles oftentimes, at least this early in camp, they're not working on the run game. They're working on the pass game. And, of course, the defense knows it. And they know they don't have to worry about the run. And they're not going to buy play action fake. And there's a little bit of an advantage there for the defense. The offense started to have enough of it. Now, the defense held their own at time because, let's face it, this is a Super Bowl team. But a lot of things going on. Now, before I get into it, I want to say this because I'm not sure if this is going to be the last video before the enshrinement tomorrow. But tomorrow, Eric Allen goes into the Hall of Fame. To me, he's one of the greatest complete corners I've ever seen. I was young when he was a rookie, but I remember watching him, and right away you knew he was going to be something special. And as long as I've been on YouTube, I've been pushing for Eric Allen to make the Hall of Fame, and I'm so glad he is. So I want to congratulate Eric Allen, his family. He deserves it. Just great guy, one of the greatest truly great complete cornerbacks I've ever seen. And he definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Now, as we start training camp videos, we always start with the injury report. Now, we had a little bit of good news today on the injury report. We still got a lot of guys that are a little banged up. However, we did have some things good happen. But here's what John McMullen wrote. Pound Eagles Friday practice report. Will not practice. Zach Baun, back. All right. E.J. Jenkins, hamstring. Wish he would practice. Terrace Marshall, knee. Wish he would practice. Mac McWilliams. I hate to see him out. Devontae Smith, he'll be fine. Nolan Smith, concussion, just get better. Ben Van Sumeren, his ankle after he got thrown from Jahad Campbell. Limited, Jahad Campbell, shoulder. Jalen Carter, shoulder. Landon Dickerson, ribs. Cam Jurgens, back. And here's the good news of this whole thing. Limited practice, Andrew Mukuba. I think that's a big deal to get him back. He needs reps, okay? Even if it's drills, he needs to be out there. If this is the start, Mukuba coming back, maybe we'll get to see him play in the first preseason game, because that's really what I'm hoping. I really want him out there, okay? So, today's practice, as I said, it was like when they came out and they started doing drills, it was like the offense said, all right, we're going to come out, we're going to run Barkley. And they came out and they run in Barkley. Remember, they're in full pads today, okay? And it made a definite difference. The offense went right down the field, scored a touchdown. There was a lot of yapping between Barkley and the other players on defense, and it was good. You look for that competitiveness, okay? Now, defensively, you had Keely Ringo get the start today, and this is the one thing where we're going to be talking about him all training camp, because people are flipping out about him and whether or not he's going to be able to start. I'm sorry, I just got distracted. Did this guy just... Wait. Oh my God. He did it. Mark did it. Oh, Mark, what are you doing? So I trolled Mark Holmes earlier today, and I said, during my live stream, I said, because the whole Micah Parsons stuff's going on. And I said, Mark, I told people in the live stream, I said, let's send Mark a text saying, we hear the Eagles are trying to get Micah for 2 first-round picks, and let's see if he rushes to do a video of it. Not looking into it, or I'm BSing him or not. I'm like, he will do a video on it. And he just posted it. Oh my God. I gotta write something. Hold on. Ha. I knew it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the distraction. I'm gonna have to react to this video after. I'll put it on my post-credit scene. It'll be a little bit bonus. But oh my God. I love trolling. This is such a great start to the season. I mean, I'm trolling the crap out of the Cowboys already. This is beautiful. I can't, but he did it. He did a video. Eagles talking trade for Micah. Perfect. I'm sorry. Oh man, I love this guy. I love this guy. I love him. Oh, he just goes right with it. Just put it out there, a little sniff. He follows. Anyways, let's get back to the Eagles. So, Ringo had a tough day. He started, but he led a little bit of a tough day. He allowed a touchdown, a red zone drill. Elijah Cooks, who continues to have a really, really good camp. I mean, I want to see what Elijah Cooks does in a playoff, in a preseason game. Because to me, it's like, how are you going to get rid of this guy? You're going to have to keep him. He's 6'4". Remember, he's 6'4", 215. But he scores a touchdown on Ringo on a slant. All right, it happens. And then, Jahan Dotson beat him. And he had actually good coverage, but he didn't turn his head and he got called for a pass interference. And then I think there was another catch that he allowed. So people are saying, oh, he's had a horrible day. We've got to let Ringo play. Let him get the reps. Let him play. Let's see what he does in preseason. Stop writing him off. I mean, do whatever you want, but I'm not writing him off until I see. Right now, I think he's the number one corner on this team. And if not, Adoree Jackson will be fine, okay? Also, on the defensive line, Azeez Ojulari actually got a start. He got to go with the starters. Comes out. He did have a sack. And then Moro Ojomo, another really good day, okay? Tim McManus wrote this. Moro Ojomo continues to make an impact. He pushed Tyler Steen into the backfield and knocked the ball out of Jalen Hurts' hand. He had a strip sack, yeah. And let me tell you something. Well, we'll talk about Tyler Steen in a minute. But, Ojomo continues to shine. Jordan Davis, he had a sack today too. He's another guy that continues to shine. So these guys continued to shine, and you love to see the back-to-back-to-back. Now, the one thing that I was really happy about, and the thing that I took most out of anything coming out of today's practice, is that Tyler Steen had a really, really good day. Even though Ojomo got the best of him on that one play, we were hearing that Steen had a really, really strong day, okay? He bullied and pushed over Jalen Carter on a drill, and this was one of his strong days. Now, a few days ago, if you remember, Stoutland, when he was talking to the press, he was saying that, kind of like Steen started a little slow, but he was starting to get better and better every day. And now it looks like, he's getting even better. So, to me, I take this whole practice and I say, you get Steen to start playing at right guard. The Eagles, when they want to insert their offense and their run game, it changes the whole aspect of this team, okay? Now, the big battle is really, I'll put this out there for you guys. You guys put in the comments section. I would like to read it later, but who do you think, or what position do you think is the weakest position for this team? Because the way I see it, you have two positions that are of concern, right? You have the outside corner, the second corner spot, and then the safety spot. Now, the way I see it is this. Let's say Ringo can't play, which I think Ringo can, but let's say he can't. I think Adoree Jackson is a capable vet that will hold it down. He won't be perfect, but he could hold down that spot, okay? But the safety spot, we're really relying on a rookie that has not had played it down in the NFL, who's already injured, to come in and play safety. Or a guy that's been there 2 years that you don't really know what they think in Sidney Brown, and he has a lot to prove. If you take one of those two guys out of the equation, you really have nothing at safety. If Ringo can't play, Adoree Jackson, I think, can get in and be competent. You know, we have to look at Eli Ricks too, because Eli Ricks had a great day yesterday with interceptions. He's starting to get some snaps on the outside. I've even heard he's had some snaps in the slot. Eli Ricks may make his move during camp or during training camp in preseason, and I'm all for it. I like Eli Ricks a lot. I like him a lot. A few other guys that I want to call out that had good days. Will Shipley, he had a great day. I think it's interesting to see who they view as the second running back. Dillon or Shipley. I bet you Shipley's number 2 and Dillon's number 3 right now. Also, the Eagles linebackers are good. They're good. I mean, Jahad Campbell, we know he's the star of camp so far as a whole. Then you have Nakobe Dean's still going to come back. We still have Zach Bond. Trotter has been having a really good camp. And then Smile Mondone is starting to make flash plays too. He made a great play on a wheel route that he broke up with Saquon Barkley 35 yards downfield. He is starting to make plays, and he is a guy to watch as well. The Eagles are off, I believe, Saturday. So I'll be doing a Philly shakedown. Also looking forward to watching Eric Allen. But with that said, if you stay for the post-credit scene, if you want to, I think I'm going to have to react to Mark's insane video. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's how we vision, baby. We're all just living in it. Tell Mark how he's working a deal for Micah right now. Watch him really flip. Yeah, I should. Yeah. Let's send Mark a fake text and see if we can get him. Let's see if we can get Mark to make a video about this, right? I'm going to send him a fake text. I'm just curious if he'll flip out. Let's see if he buys it. I'm going to mess with Mark. Let's see if he buys it. Here's what I wrote. Hey, Mark, rumors breaking in Philly. Eagles in talks to acquire Parsons. What's going on in Dallas? Multiple first rounders included. Let's see if he goes and makes a video about it. That'll be great. I love it. Okay. All right. I got to watch this video. Eagles talking trade for Micah Parsons for Philly 500. You guys saw what I showed you what I said earlier this morning. It was a joke. It was a joke. And he bit it. He bit it hook, line, and sinker. This is like, in my opinion, okay, this is like the greatest start to a season, especially trolling the Cowboys. I gotta listen to this. All right, so let's hear what Mark has to say. I also screen recorded this. Okay. Okay.
All hell is breaking loose right now in Dallas.
It is.
You know,
I don't know
Terry
if I'll
McLaurin
do the whole 8 minutes.
Trade me, and it's
we'll watch as
okay,
much as we
Terry
can,
McLaurin wants to
because
go
sometimes he
trade.
goes off on a rant about
Micah Parsons
it'll be about Dak or
hints at
cooking food.
trading me.
Why does he wear
Everybody
gloves?
goes screaming. Everybody goes crazy.
What is he?
I
Michael
was
Jackson
recording
or
this
Lane
video
Staley?
because I was reporting about Diane Rossini says that drastic measures are getting close to being done by Micah Parsons, including demanding a trade and wanting to get out. In reality, there really isn't anything that Micah Parsons could do. This could get ugly where Jerry Jones, being a wealthy man, could say, you know what?
I mean,
I don't give a rat's ass.
Okay.
I'm not trading you. Not trading you. Not going to do it. And you have a contract. It's $24 million for this year. And when this year's up, I'm going to franchise tag your ass. He could do that. And if he wants to be a son of a bitch, I guess it's
breaking that they really requested
which
a trade.
He kind of already has been.
NFL Network says defensive end Micah Parsons requested trade.
And there's no recourse for Micah Parsons. See, this is the way the system works as far as
so
the NFL.
I love this. I love the start of this season.
They own your ass.
The chaos
really
in Dallas
is you can do. Now, you can hold out, but holding out's not going to help them any.
Let's go, Mark.
If they want to go ahead and be, assholes, say go ahead, hold out. We just won't pay you. And we'll still have your time. If you want to be in here, you got to want to go ahead and get this thing done. And they're trying to ramrod a bad deal because they screwed up down his throat. And as I was talking about that, Billy
go.
500 starts texting me, what the hell is going on in Dallas? He said that there's rumors that the Eagles are in trade talks with the Cowboys with multiple first-round picks for Micah Parsons.
We don't want him. We don't want him.
I tell you what. I think Micah Parsons understands the game, and he's putting it out there to kind of
but Micah Parsons, he's forcing it out there. He's using the Eagles as leverage.
And I doubt that the Cowboys would trade Micah Parsons.
I love it.
I mean,
the stupidity.
I won't rule out that the Cowboys couldn't trade him, which is something totally different than what the Cowboys do in their past.
Why is this guy so
they don't
crazy?
Trade players since Herschel Walker for draft picks. They don't. They just don't.
When will he
They
answer
hold on to their players
that?
until there's no trade value for them whatsoever. Now, maybe the Cowboys have said, maybe we need to look differently at this and say, you know what? Let's look at this for down the road and say we can get multiple first-round picks and we can save the cash. Okay, that's a possibility. That's what some teams do. I don't see that in the Cowboys' MO. But if they were to trade him to the Eagles and have to face him twice a year, he'd probably end Dak Prescott's career.
It always goes
and
back
if the
to
Eagles
Dak.
were to get him with what they have on the interior defensive line,
who cares about Dak? Why does it always go back to Dak?
That defensive front.
Oh my God, this guy's crazy.
Get 20 sacks. Get 20 sacks. And this is the thing that drives me and pisses me off more than anything else is other teams recognize you must stockpile talent. You must stockpile it. The Eagles just won the freaking Super Bowl.
We're about to win it again.
And they're not stopping. They're in here saying, how can we reload? How can we hold on to the key pieces that we had?
We don't need them.
And get more.
How does it always go back to Dak? I can't take this guy.
Let our good talent go, or we mess up their psyche and basically say, you know what? And I'm sure Mike is at this point. You know what? I don't give a rat's ass about anything other than getting my money. Screw the rest of us. You got Diggs, one of his best buddies.
It always goes back to Dak. That's what gets me the most.
You know, we don't like you. We don't want you. Unfortunately, we have to keep you because we gave you that contract. But
this is a legendary preseason troll job, man.
After this season?
Here's what I think is going to happen, right? I think
if I'm Diggs, I'd say
I think he probably plays out the last year in Dallas.
I'm out. I'm going to do what I have to this year.
They might franchise him
to get out of here and get me a good contract elsewhere.
This guy don't want to play for you. Don't want to play for you.
And, you know, we talk about, you know, how the Cowboys culture is bad. If you work for a company.
Oh, boy. I got to fast forward a little bit. I'm sorry.
I will always, in the back of my mind, remember what you did to me and this relationship. Yeah, buddy. Rumors of Micah Parsons.
I'm sorry, I had to fast forward.
Thank you, Jerry Jones. What started out this training camp seeming to be a promising.
God, this guy's crazy, man.
Season. Is slowly turning to shit.
I can't believe he bit. He bit hook, line, and sinker. Mark
player
trolled again by the champ. This is legendary stuff. I've heard enough. Denzel Washington out.
Oh God, no. I want to be like the Eagles.
That's all, folks.
The brother screwed us.